Hi, this is Faith, and welcome back to my channel. You've reached Fashion and Fitness Done Right. That's WRIGHT. I welcome you back to the channel. I have had such a phenomenal weekend. I'm so excited. As I welcome you back to this terrific Tuesday, I want to stop and ask you, how you doing? I hope that everything is well with you. And as always, I'm praying and believing you and believing God for you, your protection and your family's safety and everybody's safe. As for myself, I have had a phenomenal weekend. I just want to share it with you because I know that during this pandemic, a lot of us are not receiving great news. And so I just want to share a little bit of my joy with you. This weekend, I had the opportunity to officiate over my niece's recommitment marriage ceremony of 24 years. And I was nervous as a bumblebee, but I was so excited. And I'll just share a picture or two with you. And please know that I have the permission of them to release their images. I just wouldn't do it without their permission. And so I'm just going to release the first one. As you can see, that's my beautiful niece, and she looked just like a princess. I said princess. We would say princess, and then I had to change it and say, no, she really looks like a queen. She was looking like an absolute queen. And that's her and her husband. And then in this next shot, that's us girls and our boos. And that's her and her husband and me and my gorgeous king. Yes, and with that being said, it was just a phenomenal, it was just beautiful from soup to nuts, from beginning to end. And we're going to talk about soup to nuts one day when I start talking about my etiquette classes. Okay. Did I start already? My goodness. Anyway, today's lesson, excuse me. Here I go with lesson. You remember Dare Officer teaching the children? Okay, but today we're going to be talking about, you know me with my notes. We're going to be talking about the shopping the closet. And I want to say this to you because I think shopping the closet is becoming a series in its own right. I have to say, ladies, it's not all of you, but there are those of you that have so many questions. I mean, a lot of you have questions. You're probably like the others that know me personally, and they will not, for anything under the world, they will not put the comments that they have in the comment section of this channel. They will text me, they will call me, they will see me in service on Sunday, and they will ask me all types of questions, but nobody will take the first step and step out and break the mold and leave a comment in the comment section so someone else who may be fearful of leaving their question will leave their question. Anyhow, what I'm finding happening with the Shop of the Closet series, and I'm going to make it a series because you have a lot of you, excuse me guys, excuse me while I sip. Getting choked. Okay, and I'm going to leave that in. A lot of you, what I'm learning, and remember that my channel is geared towards my seasoned woman with style, the seasoned woman with style. Those that are my age and older, pushing 60, and we still want to be fabulous. And what I'm learning is that a lot of you really do have good questions in regard to how do I take the clothing that I have in my closet and reinvent it? And although I didn't think it was that difficult, but many of you really had serious questions and you were really struggling with it. And so I want to take this opportunity, and remember, it's just me sharing information. It's not me telling you to do it or do what I do. It's just me trying to give you some insight and some information or some other way to take an item that's been in your closet, and we're talking years, and restyle it and put it back into circulation, into your wardrobe. Okay, I want to say to you, so today we're recreating the outfit. I want to recreate one of the outfits that I've already worn, and I want to show you this picture. Remember, I did this on last Tuesday, the monochromatic beige, and I picked up the pants. I wanted to tap into what I'm trying to do today, but I got sidetracked with all the other things that I was doing on that particular day, and I never got the chance to make mention of it. But on Sunday, I had a couple of the sisters come to me and ask me just a little information in regard to reinventing the clothes in the closet. And I said, oh, that's what I was going to do Tuesday, but I got sidetracked. So it gives me this opportunity now. So what I want to do today is I want to reinvent that beige skirt. That skirt, I've always wanted to cut it, but I always, for some reason or another, I never got around to it. So today, if we have the opportunity, I want to call this segment Nip and Tuck, and it's a how-to. It's just tips. Many of us, we know that it's just going to be 3 simple steps today. Step 1, I want to cut it. Step 2, I want to hem it. And then step 3, I want to restyle it. I want to put it back into rotation, into my closet, even though I was wearing it, but I was never really, even when I first got it, I was never really satisfied with the length, and I would always just wear it because it was really more of a sporty sweat outfit. I got it right here. It was more of a sweat outfit, and the 3-piece. I kept the 3 pieces here. I think the pants are still on here. I think the shirt, because this time, see, I have already put the line where I wanted to hem it to. So we're going to do that in the next segment, the cutting. And I've already measured it how far I want to cut it. And so that's what we're going to do. I wanted to do this too because I wanted some of us, because we're in the pandemic and many of us may not have the finances to just keep shopping. I know for me, I love to shop, but I'm also conscious of my spending. So although I will shop, there's a certain time of the day, of the month, that I will say no more, and I will not spend any more money, and I will just make do with whatever I have and go that way. So I want to make it cost effective by reinventing the skirt. In a situation like this, I will always tell you, and I always want to encourage you, that when it comes to your wardrobe, you should always buy 80% of classic pieces. 80% of your wardrobe should be filled with the classic things, the things that we can take time after year after year after year and reinvent them. And then 20% of your wardrobe should be in that trendy outfit, you know, the things that everybody's wearing, the new hip things. And trends really don't last. They don't really have a longevity. That's why I don't encourage you to spend more than 20% of your wardrobe into a trend, because once the trend is gone, usually you have to wait a while before maybe that pattern or that style will come back into style, because fashion, as I told you before, Mommy taught me that fashion repeats itself every 20 years. Trends repeat itself. Style repeats itself every 20 years. That's why we're now wearing the stuff from the 80s, the 90s, the 70s, and so on, because it's now repeating itself in the 200s, in the 2000s, 200s. All right. So I want to say to you, as I begin to cut, hem, and style this skirt, I am not a seamstress. I do not sew. I am strictly hem tape. I'm going to cut it, I'm going to hem it, and then I'm going to restyle it, but I'm going to do it with hem tape. I think the last time I made any type of clothing, I made a pair of pants, and I might have been in junior high school, and you know, back in the day we used to have the home ec classes, so I made 2 pair of pants, 2 pair of black gabardine pants. In fact, they were the rust color that we're wearing now. The one pair was in that rust color that we're wearing. That's the big season color for the season. And the other pair were a pair of black gabardines. I'll never forget it. And those were the only 2. And I think my buttons were off. But I wore them because I made them and I was so proud of them. And so to know that today, so that's it. I want you to always be mindful. I say this to you because I don't want you to overwhelm yourself, because sometimes, you know, we can get caught in a trend. We can get caught in a fashion bubble where we're still dressing like the 70s, but we haven't elevated it up in the 70s look into the millennial times. And so I don't want you to get caught up in it. So I want you to remember that I'm telling you that fashion is fun. Fashion is fun. So we're going to recreate today what I've already worn. Also remember, I guess it's going to be a short period of Shop the Closet series. Today's tip, not lesson. I am not a dare officer anymore. I am now encouraging my sisters, my seasoned sisters. I'm encouraging us to get those old things that we have stuck in the back of the closet back into rotation and to rewear them again. So today is Nip Tuck. It is a how-to tip, okay? So with that being said, we're going to go into step 1 now, which will be cut it, okay? So I'll see you shortly. Hold on. Okay guys, we're here at step 1. And remember that step 1 is to cut it. So I have the table here. I know it's glass, but there's a table here. It's my glass coffee table. And we're going to take the skirt. Remember the skirt is an old skirt. It's a polyester cotton blend, so this should be relatively easy to cut. And so I'm going to lay it out on the table. OMG, I think I left my stick because I don't have one of those long rulers that they used to have. I have my sewing kit that I got in memory of my mom. She always had one, and so I just got one. I'm going to use my shears, which everybody should have a good pair of shears. It's one thing to have a pair of shears that cut paper, but you always should have a good pair of shears that cut material. And I'm going to use a material chalk. Give me 1 minute because I don't have a ruler, so what I was using was a stick. So let me go, I forgot it. Hold on, let me get it. Okay guys, you are great. Thank you for waiting. I found the stick. And what I want to do is I just want to create the line. If you can see that that dark little line right there, I created it with a marker, which I really shouldn't have done because I don't know if it's going to bleed through on the other side. But I think that's going to be the part that I'm going to hem. So this is step number 1, which is to cut it. So I'm using this because I don't have a flat cloth ruler that many seamstress, like my sister in Christ, Doreen, she's a professional seamstress, stylist. She makes beautiful wedding gowns. Her name is Melania Designs. Plug, shameless plug, shameless plug. Melania Designs. She makes beautiful wedding gowns, beautiful designs, period. So if you like, I'll put her information down in the comment section today and you can check. All right, you can check after you finish watching the segment. Watch the segment first, okay? All right, so what I'm doing is I'm just making sure that it's even. I really should have did the tape measuring. Okay, maybe I'll do that real quick. Of course, everything wants to stick on it now when it's time to go. All right, so I just want to make sure that we're pretty much in the same space on both sides. Yeah, see, this is a little off, so that needs to be coming that way. Okay. All right, so they're about the same width across. And so now I'm just going to take the chalk. I'm going to put my pressure on this. And then I'm going to take the chalk. And I'm just going to draw a line. Are you going to let me draw a line? See, I need that flat. Yeah. I'm going to just draw the line with the chalk. This is giving me a hard way to go. Oh, come on, Rufus. All the way across. All the way across. It's balling up because this is a round stick, so it's not laying flat to help to hold the but I'm getting a pretty straight line. I can see it's pretty straight. All right, and I'll show it to you. Okay, and then yeah, that's it. That's my husband's stick. See? And so now if you can see, I don't know if you can see that. See, it's drawn a straight line across. And now it's just a matter of cutting it. So we'll lay it flat again. I may have to turn the table this way. Yeah, I think that'll work. And we'll begin to cut, okay? And the shears should be pretty sharp. Yeah, they're pretty sharp. So this is going to be an easy cut for me. You see how I'm just going through? It's just sliding. The scissors basically gliding through. And we're going to just follow that line. We're not going to deviate from that line. We're going to stay on that line. Okay, as long as we're on this line, we know that we're going to get a pretty decent, hem, and we're even coming up to the black mark where we first made it. Okay, and so keep cutting, keep cutting, keep cutting. We're almost there. Keep cutting, and that's it. Step 1 is done. Step 1 is done. Okay, step 1 is done. So we'll be heading off to step 2. Hold still. Okay guys, hi. This is Faith and we're back with step 2. And step 2 is simple hem it. Step 2 is hem it. And now, as you know, I've already cut it. What I did to prep it before you came back, before I came back to you, was that I just turned it and I made it an inch hem, tucked under about an inch on each side. And then I prepped my iron and I covered my table, and I have a little portable ironing board here. I forgot to show you. I have a portable ironing board here that I have, and you don't want to be bothered pulling out the big one. And so this works. And so I tucked it about an inch thick hem, and so I'm prepping the steam. I have the steam on 4, which is a cotton blend. And now I'm going to begin to cut the hem tape, which is here. I'm just going to cut it. I'm going to put it in all the way across. See, because this is a little less than about an inch for me. I think the hem tape is a little less than an inch. And so I'm going to lay it underneath. I hope you can see this. I'm going to lay it in the hem. I'm going to fold the hem over, right? And believe it or not, it literally covers. And then I'm just going to let the steam do what it do. Normally I would have a paper towel underneath, but since this is an old garment, we're not really concerned about it getting damaged or sticking to anything. And the steam is going to do the adhesive. The steam is going to do all the work. And we're just going to let it do it. Okay? So I'll do one side, and then I'll stop, and then I'll come back when I've completed the other side. But I just want you to see really how easy this is. It's not hard at all. My glasses are fogging up. I can't see. All right, I'm going to have to come out of these glasses so I can see what I'm doing. This steam is giving me a facial. All right? And the hem tape and the steam will do the work for you. And it's really nothing to do. Absolutely nothing at all. I'm going to just leave it a minute longer just so that I make sure that it sticks. I know it's stuck, but I just want to make sure, because I'm going to show you, and then I'm going to pause it until I complete this. Because the next time you see this outfit, after the hem, it's going to be to style it, okay? And so that's about 2-3 minutes, right? And that's it. You see that? It's done. That side is pretty much done. The hem is adhered to. The hem is adhered to, and the hem is completed. And that's all it requires, ladies. You know, you just take a piece of something, you take something that you really love and you really don't want to get rid of, and it's in great quality, it's still in the best of quality, so why get rid of it? Just recreate it so that you can wear it again. All right? And so now I'm going to turn over the other side. I'm not going to hold you with this. I'll do this on my own time, and then I'll show you when I'm ready to style it, okay? All right, I'm going to remember, we're coming up to step 3. Here we have outfit number 1. And as you can see, I kept it simple. I wanted to make it fun. So I took the skirt and I just paired it with the turtleneck from that 4-piece set. And I have it on with a jacket, my trench jacket. I'm really loving the length now. I really feel very comfortable with it. And this jacket with the circles on it, I got that from Chadwick's, several years back. And I love this bag. I'm showing you the turtleneck, right? The turtleneck is hot and sweaty. Again, I just tucked it inside and bloused it out. And I have it on with my Jessica Berman purse. Yes, it's that, what they call vegan leather. Vegan leather. It looks a little like that Louis Vuitton dupe. Petite, I forgot the brand name of it. And I have it on with my Valentino sneakers. I like this jacket with the Valentino sneakers because of the circles in the jacket. Matches the O in the Valentino of the sneakers. So that kind of tied in together. And yes, I threw on some a quick necklace. I doubled it up to give it that bold look. And again, it's comfortable, it's simple, and it looks a lot more modern than the longer skirt. Okay, and I'm just comfortable with it, so I'm just showing you. I had also tried it on with the Gucci slides. I have some cream Gucci slides that I had them on with also, but I kind of like the sneakers better, and I didn't want to drag this out. I just wanted to make it a quick, because I have two different outfits that I'm going to show you. And again, see the difference? It wasn't that the skirt was all that bad. It's just I like it better now in the short version. I've been wanting to do it for a while, and so I'm glad we had this opportunity to do it together. And so I'm really enjoying it. I think I'm about to transform. Yes. Outfit number 2. And here I just made it, I just wanted to make it a little more spicy, a little, I guess they would call it rugged, because I put on the biker jacket with it. And I got this biker jacket, believe it or not. I think I bought it from eBay. And it's that buffalo leather. It's that real hard, thick leather. It's like a real motorcycle jacket. And I think I paid like $59.99, maybe $60 for it. It's that real hard, tough leather. This leather's not going anywhere for anytime soon. And I paired it with my little Amazon Find pocketbook. That's the Chanel dupe, the Amazon Find that I got from Amazon. I love it. I love it. I haven't, I maybe carried it once or twice, but I really do love it. The drawstring, it's a backpack. So I'm about to put it on now. I have it on also with my black belt. And again, I left the jewelry on. I didn't change anything other than I took off what I had on, which was the jacket and the sneakers and that purse. And I just put on another jacket and shoes with a belt. I belted it this time. And I have it on with my Charles David boot, over the knee boots. Wow. I don't know if you can see this heel, guys. I want you to know this is to the door, from the car to the door, from the car to the door. I don't do any walking with this. Oh, if I do wear these, yeah, no walking with this. If I do wear these, you better believe my husband is giving me curbside courtesy with the car. I'm telling you. And I really love the jacket. I haven't had an opportunity to wear it as of yet. Had it since last year, but really haven't worn it. And again, shop the closet. It's fun shopping the closet. Next time you try it. That's what I told you. Next time you try it. It's really not that hard, guys. Even reinventing things. If it's too small, we know we have to throw it away. Or we can use it as an incentive to help us to lose the weight so that we can fit it again. But again, shopping the closet is such a thing that I just love to do. And I'm just pacing back and forth. I think I like this little outfit here. Maybe I'll wear it with my rider boots next time, but I just wanted to put on a high heel boot, bring a different look to it. I have it on with, did I mention the belt? Yeah, I have it on Kristen Dior belt. And then I pull back all the other looks. The first one where I had it, I just wanted you to see it all. Yes, I love you guys. Thank you for stopping by. And remember to always be well. Know that you can do all things through Christ, because he's always going to give us the strength to do it. And I'll see you on Thursday.